Does your home somehow feel off, even though you can't say why? You're not imagining it. Small design choices separate spaces that feel curated from ones that feel chaotic. Today we're breaking down 15 simple secrets that instantly transform any room from awkward to absolutely stunning. Hang your artwork so its center sits 57 inches from the floor, the height museums use worldwide. This one rule creates instant harmony, whether you're placing a single painting above the sofa or building a gallery wall along a hallway or staircase, no matter the ceiling height. Group decorative objects in 3s, 5s, or other odd numbers instead of pairs. Our eyes find asymmetrical clusters more dynamic and natural to scan than perfectly matched sets. Try 3 candles of varying heights or 5 books stacked beside a small sculpture on a console table. Resist the urge to fill every surface and wall. Empty space, often called negative space, gives your eyes room to rest and lets your favorite pieces stand out. A room with breathing room feels calmer and more intentional than one packed wall to wall with objects competing for attention. Mix materials with contrasting textures, such as smooth ceramics beside rough linen, cool marble against warm wool, or a woven rattan chair near a sleek glass table. This tactile depth adds richness you can feel as well as see, keeping a room from feeling flat, sterile, or one-dimensional. Choose accent colors that sit next to each other on the color wheel rather than directly opposite. Blue and green, or orange and yellow, create a soothing, cohesive palette. This analogous approach feels intentional without the visual tension of bold, high-contrast complementary pairings. Combine at least 3 light sources in every room: overhead ambient lighting, task lighting like a reading lamp, and accent lighting such as candles or a picture light. Layering illumination at different heights builds warmth and dimension that a single ceiling fixture can't achieve alone. Furniture should relate to the size of the room and the people who use it. An oversized sofa overwhelms a small living room, while tiny accent chairs get lost in a grand space. Measure twice, consider ceiling height, and choose pieces proportional to the room's true scale and traffic flow. A room built entirely on one pattern or theme can feel flat and predictable. Break the rhythm with one unexpected element, a bold throw pillow, an antique piece, or an asymmetrical shelf arrangement. This small disruption keeps the eye engaged and the whole space feeling alive and current. Position mirrors opposite windows to bounce natural light deeper into a room and make it feel larger. A well-placed mirror can also frame a beautiful view or reflect a piece of art, effectively doubling its visual impact without adding any real square footage to your home or your budget. In open floor plans, use area rugs, furniture groupings, or lighting to visually separate zones like dining and living areas without walls. Defining these boundaries clearly helps a large open space feel organized and purposeful rather than one undefined, sprawling, directionless room. Hang curtains so the fabric just grazes the floor, or even puddles slightly, rather than stopping short above it. Mount the rod close to the ceiling and wider than the window frame. This trick instantly makes ceilings feel taller and windows feel far more generous than they really are. Your entryway sets the tone for the entire home, so curate it deliberately. A console table, a mirror, a small tray for keys, and one piece of art or greenery create a welcoming first impression. Avoid clutter here since it's the space guests judge before seeing anything else in the home. Rotate a few decorative pieces seasonally or every few months, swapping pillows, art, or small objects rather than overhauling the whole room. This small refresh keeps a home feeling current and cared for, satisfying our brain's constant craving for novelty without any major expense. You can mix different wood tones successfully by keeping their undertones consistent, either warm or cool, and repeating each tone at least twice around the room. A single mismatched wood piece can look accidental, but intentional repetition reads as a deliberate, curated, confident choice. Our brains process a well-designed space in milliseconds, releasing dopamine in response to order, symmetry, and natural light. Understanding this neuroscience explains why cluttered rooms raise stress hormones while thoughtfully arranged, airy spaces genuinely calm and comfort us instead.